Sean, welcome to Cambridge United. How does it feel to get this deal done on deadline day?
Yeah, thank you. Really good. As soon as I heard about the interest, I wanted to come down here, and I'm delighted to get it over the line and be signed. Yeah.
Why did you think it was the right move for you?
I just think I know the gaffer. He's a good guy, and I spoke with him, and you just get that feeling when you talk to the manager of the club. And I got that straight away when I was speaking to him over the phone, and I thought this would be a great place for me to play my football.
How does he see you fitting in, and what does he think that you're going to bring to the squad?
I think I'm an aggressive front foot defender with a lot of experience, and hopefully I can come in and help the group. I see the boys here have been doing fantastic recently, so I've come in just to help as I can.
You mentioned the experience that you've got. You've also got experience in being involved in promotion races in the past. How do you think that sort of experience? How do you think you'll be able to use that to help the group?
Yeah, I think definitely that does help, and I've had a few, fortunately, in my career, a few promotions and a number where I've missed out also. So I can bring that experience. There'll be other players in the group that have, and there'll be younger players that haven't sort of experienced that, and they can learn from the more experienced players and definitely help the group.
What are some of the key ingredients, and what do you think matters when it comes to a team at this stage of the season chasing for success?
I think you need a little bit of everything. You need obviously some quality, but you also need a lot of grit and determination, because there'll be some real tough games at this part of the season. When you've played sort of 25, 30 games already, bodies can feel a little bit tired, and you need that little bit extra inside you to push on and get a result. And I think that's what's definitely needed towards the end of the season.
And does coming into a team that's going so well, does that give you that little extra bit of excitement as well ahead of the move?
Yeah, of course. It's always good to play for a team that's flying high, and Cambridge is certainly doing that at the minute. And it makes my job tough to try and get in that team, because that's ultimately what I want to do. And so I've got to come in and work as hard as I can and show what I'm about.
And you'll also be joining in a defence with the best record in terms of goals conceded in the EFL. So that should obviously be a bonus for a defender, and hopefully help you be able to slot in nicely when you're called upon.
Yeah, exactly, and it's a fantastic record to have. That's one that I'd look for as a defender, and so the boys have obviously been doing great here, and like you said, it'll be nice to slot in when I can. How
are you doing physically? I've seen you've played a few games this month.
Yeah, no, I feel great. Physically feel fine. Played 90 a couple of weeks ago, and I feel in really good shape. Feel ready to be called upon when needed.
Do you know any of the boys from any of your previous clubs?
Yeah, I know Michael Morrison, obviously, played with him down at Portsmouth. He's a great guy and got on well with him, and also Pelly. I played with him last season at Rotherham, so it'd be good to see them and also meet all the new faces as well.
You come in at the tail end of the day. You said you saw a few of the boys, so how much are you looking forward to tomorrow and a full day training, and obviously get to meet the whole group?
Yeah, definitely. The boys I met earlier were great. Had a good chat with a couple of them, and now I'm looking forward to meeting the whole squad and getting into training.